They got the concept. And once you get the concept, you can teach them anything. The hardest parenting you'll do is when you're 2. If you didn't do it at 2, man, you're in for a hard road because they establish those patterns. And once a 2-year-old understands the idea of something, then you can repeat that. So when you're talking about your girlfriend, want to give me an incident?
Yeah, on Friday, I was invited in Rogers. So she said she's not going to come. So when I went there, my phone died. She sent a lot of texts and so many other things.
So she did what?
She texted me that what's going on, I should text her. And the next thing she got angry.
Okay, explain it again.
There was a party.
Okay.
In Rogers. So
there's a party where?
In Rogers.
Rogers, got it.
Yeah. So I told her let's go. She said she cannot go because she has one to do. So I went there. Then she texted me. I was busy doing what I was supposed to do. And the next thing she got so angry. She got so angry.
Okay, so she said she didn't want to go because she had too much to do.
Yeah. Then I went there.
What exactly did she say?
She says there's some summer work, something work related that she has to write the summary to her boss and all that. She only take her time to do it. So I went to Rogers. She called me twice. I was busy, She was so angry. She started talking, quarreling. I'm just coming from her house. When I went there yesterday, she was so angry with me. So
what did she say she was angry about?
She says I treat her like she's not a human being. She's always the third in my scale of preference, last. So many other things.
Okay, so she's doing all this.
So much.
How did it end?
Yeah, what you told me now, so I understood their language. I started pampering her. I started talking some good talk to calm her down. She said she wanted to eat Chinese. I want to buy her Chinese.
Yeah. Okay. So, not a good plan. And it was a good plan to get out of the situation, but not a long-term plan. Mm-hmm. So what has he taught her?
I told her that so you don't jump into conclusions.
No, you didn't. Here's what you taught her. First of all attention is good. Rule number 5. All attention is good attention. So Misha's good, why? Why is Misha good? Because she's a good dog. No. Why is she good?
Because you pay attention.
Because I pay attention to good. All attention is good. So, why is Micah not bad with me? Why is he's naughty with other people, but not with me?
So can you apply it to my girlfriend?
We're getting there.
Right, we're getting there.
So, Micah always works hard, does what I ask him to do. Why?
He wants your attention.
He gets attention by being good. Micah is a nightmare with other people because?
And let him get away with it.
The only way to get attention is to be bad. So what have you taught your girlfriend? Attention is a want or a need?
It's a need.
It's a need. And you've taught her how to get your attention. How do we get your attention?
By bringing problem to me?
Huh? Right? Here's what happened, right? Now, probably in her mind, she was asking for something. We'll learn about that. In her mind, she probably communicated to you that she wanted to spend time with you, but that's another question. But what you've taught her is the only way to get your attention, Leo Peter, the only way I'm going to get your attention is to fuss at you. And if I fuss at you enough, you'll give in and give me attention.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Right. That's what happened last time with the key, too.
Mm-hmm.
That's what probably always happens. So why do you teach your girlfriend that the only way to get your attention is to fuss at you?
So what do I teach her? How do I?
Another way to get her attention that don't involve fussing at you all the time.
Start with what you do want.
Mm-hmm.
And you go, don't fuss at me. Well, you're starting with what you don't want. Well, if she doesn't fuss at you, she's not getting any attention. So you need to start with what you do want.
So, but now if I do not, if I say don't fuss at me, then the relationship will break.
I know, because there's no other way to get your attention. Your fault. Now, if she's sitting here, I'd tell it was hers too. Here's the deal. You've taught her. The only way to get Lil Peter's attention is
To yell.
to fuss at you. If you want to be a happy man, you need to retrain. Yes?
Start all over.
Start all over. Start where?
At the beginning.
At the beginning. What's the beginning? Where's the beginning with Misha?
Pay
Pay
attention.
attention.
Right. Teach her how to pay attention. Now, you need to teach her how to get your attention.
Okay.
Okay?
Not by forcing.
Huh?
Not through forcing.
No, it totally works. No, don't start with what you don't want.
Start what you do want.
What would you like her to do when she wants your attention?
Call me.
She did.
You didn't answer.
You did not respond. Yeah.
She's kind of like the mom. She did call you, and you didn't respond.
Okay, to make her to be patient.
Oh, wow, that's a pretty advanced skill. Here's the deal. It sounds like if she was patient, you would just not pay attention more. Because you didn't pay attention until she fussed at you.
If she was patient, I would have come back from the party and drive to her house.
Yeah, no.
When was you gonna come back to the party, drive to her house?
It means the next day.
She need your attention.
You just proved the
Once
whole
she call
point
you,
right there.
she call you first time, she will not hear it. In a month, she continue calling you, the voice will continue to go up.
Yeah.
As for the
you
case of the
really
young
made
baby
an
was
She
angel.
this.
was, she
The
was
baby
mad.
will first time call her mom, the mom will not answer. The second time, mom. In a month, they continue, the mom not responding, then mom, see, the volume will go up because you're not giving her the attention.
Do you realize you just said, here's how you get my attention, girlfriend? You call me.
And
But I totally ignored you.
Right.
And now I'm mad at you for fussing. That's not fair. That's just like the little kid going, Mom, excuse me, Mom. That's not fair, right? Like you didn't give him a way to do it. That's why relationships are disciplined. You have to give her another way to get your attention. Because it's a need. You've
But
taught
she cannot get my attention when I'm in class. So I was trying to call you. I thought going to a party is like being in class. I told her that
No.
don't call me when I'm in
No.
That's
class.
a
No.
social area.
No, Lil Peter, you just totally set her up. You go, get my attention by calling. That's what you wanted. You said, you're like the dad who's totally setting the kid up.
Mhm.
Right? Get my attention by calling. She called twice. Like you said you wanted, and you ignored her. What else is she supposed to do?
But I was thinking that she's a rational human being. She also understands that I would deliberately not just ignore her.
Here's what I think. A rational human being would understand that having to work on the weekend would be really frustrating and seek out in advance to make sure they don't need anything. There's nothing rational. Remember, go back to core beliefs. Are they rational? No. It's honestly irrational to not answer the phone. You're both being irrational. I'm talking to you because you're in my classroom. You've taught her the only way to get your attention is to fuss at you. And then you started pampering. So now I'm going to fuss even more. Because the more I fuss at you, the more you pay attention to me. Now you're pampering me. Now you go get Chinese with me. So every time I want Lil Peter's attention, all I have to do is fuss at him. It sounds like a brilliant win-win. If Lil Peter doesn't like it, whose fault is it? It's the same if I responded to Micah when he was whining, and then blamed him. Well, whose fault is that? It's my fault. So it's called teach them something different.
So, but if I'm going to answer, okay, you call me. I taught you to call me. You call me twice. Then,
And you don't answer.
I don't-
You told her to call you and you don't answer when she called you. Well, how much did that make?
Here's what I did to my niece.
Yeah, what even prevented you from answering?
Why would you tell her to call if you're not going to answer?
What was you doing?
You're totally tying her hands. What you're doing is not fair.
Okay, what do you want? Okay, how do I correct? How can I teach her now? I made a
Well,
mistake.
first you teach yourself.
Okay.
Okay. Get in the disciplined habit get in the habit of doing a couple things. One, just asking before you leave. If you would have just said, do you need anything? She probably would have headed off the whole thing. She might have probably said no, but that would have headed off the whole thing. Am I right, ladies?
Yes.
You'd head off the whole thing. All she wanted you to do was empathize for just a second. Okay? Because think about it, you're at home working and you're off at a party. Where would she rather be?
No.
Who wants to be home working when you want to go to a party?
She'd rather be with you.
She'd rather be with you. Right? So, and you don't care, you're just going to go to a party.
Right.
So just acknowledging that. But then when she calls and fusses at you, she's trying to get what?
Attention.
Attention. You're going to give it to her now, or you're going to give it to her later. So you stop. If you want her to call you, you have to answer your phone. Every time. And if you're in class, call her right away. Because you've taught her that she doesn't trust you.
Yeah, you told me that.
Right. Well, she can't trust you. Because if you say call and you don't answer, how can I trust you?
But what about if you think about it, my phone could be dead, my batteries?
No. This is about you.
So are you saying that my phone I cannot say call me?
No, what I'm
What
saying
phone-
is
my
this
phone
is
dies?
okay. This
Your phone's
okay, Lil
fully
Peter, let me tell you
charged,
another
you
one.
already
I'll say
told
another
her
one.
to call you.
So here goes my niece and nephews. I got 6 of them. Okay? So when I go to my sister's house, it's like all holy chaos. Right? Titi. Okay, so here goes my niece. Titi, I gotta show you my room, I gotta show you my room. And I was in the middle of a conversation with my sister. So I say to my niece, Tori, I really want to see your room. Why am I telling her this? I'm letting her know. She got my attention. I want to finish my conversation with your mom. I promise in 3 minutes, that I will come upstairs and look at your room. She sat on the stairs and did what? Counted 3 minutes. What had I damn well better do?
Don't talk to her mama.
I better be on those stairs at 3 minutes. And I better be looking at her room. Because I'm teaching her. What am I teaching her? Right, I'm teaching her that I want to pay attention to her, but that I keep my word. Right? And if she does as I ask to get my attention, that I'm gonna always pay attention to her. Now, you gotta start at 2 because you already messed it up. Right? So you gotta go back. That means I have to always keep my word. So for the first, well, because she's only 2, she doesn't have as much retraining as you have. For the first 3 or 4 times, I made it a little bit longer, but I always made sure, exactly. In fact, I would do it just to teach her. Got to the point where it was 5 minutes. And then when I would say, okay, Tori, in just a minute, most kids will not do that, right? Would Tori wait? Yes, because she knows what?
It's coming.
She knows that if she said that she wanted my attention, that she will get my attention. And then I don't have to do that. But you have to retrain her, which means that no, for the first couple weeks, at least 3, you have to answer your phone every time, all the time.
She'll be happy to hear this.
Yes.
And because
Because she doesn't trust you. So if, you know what parents do to kids now, I'm not judging parents. I couldn't live with the noise. It's easy. Sid and I just had a conversation about whether I would be as good a parent as I'm a teacher. Not a chance. Because you know, it's so hard to deal with. But with kids, they'll learn if you don't mean what you say. If I say just a minute, and I hear kids do that all the time. Mom, I want to share something. Okay, just a minute. Or 10 minutes ago, Mom, and then they'll start throwing things. Well, that's bad news. You want to teach them, 1, that you mean what you say, and 2, that you'll keep your word and they'll be patient.